What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, and as you can see on the screen today, we're gonna be making a Giannis build. This is one of the best builds I made in 2K24. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed with this build. But before we get into the Giannis build, make sure you join the Noti squad. You know what I'm saying? Sub up with Noties if you're new to the channel, and leave a like if you end up liking this build. With that being said, let's get straight into it. Now, Giannis could be a small forward, power forward, center, don't matter. But my Giannis build is going to be a power forward. I think that just makes the most sense. He's going to be 6'10". The reason he's not 6'11", and I wanted him to be 6'11", I really did. But 6'10" is just 1 inch smaller, which is okay. But at 6'11", I wouldn't be able to get Hall of Fame bulldozer and elite contacts. When I think about Giannis, I think of a dominant bully type player. And elite contacts, Giannis has elite contacts. There's no way you could make a Giannis build without getting crazy contact animations. So you gotta be 6'10" if you want Hall of Fame bulldozer and elite contact dunks. As far as the weight, you know, Giannis is 245 pounds in real life, but 252, you know what I'm saying? It's almost there. It's like a 7-pound difference, and I need to be 252 to get Hall of Fame bulldozer and Hall of Fame immovable enforcer. So those are some badges we're gonna get on this build, and I need it to be on the bigger side. As far as the wingspan, man, max it out, bro. This is the max wingspan. I mean, Giannis is a lengthy player, so gotta max out the wingspan. And now let's start on the physicals. I like to start off with the physicals because a lot of badges need certain physicals, and while I'm making a build, it might not seem as good as it is because I do the physicals last. You know, usually I do the physicals last, but I'm gonna start doing them first so I can get it out of the way. Starting off with the speed, he's gonna have a 70 speed. That's pretty good for 6'10". 61 acceleration, so he can get blow by on bronze and big driver. Those are two badges we're gonna end up getting pretty high. Strength, we gotta move this all the way up to a 96, so you get Hall of Fame bulldozer, Hall of Fame immovable enforcer, and gold brick wall. He also gets back down punisher and physical handles on gold. But, you know, so we upgrade the ball handle to get physical handles. You get a lot of good badges with the 96 strength. I mean, it's almost maxed out. This build could guard the 2 through 4. I wouldn't say this build could guard like a little point guard, but it could guard most builds. It could, you know, hold its own against mostly everybody. You know, it's going to be an elite defender, and with the 96 strength, those post scores are not going to give you any type of problems, I'm telling you. Now for the vertical, you're going to move this up to an 82. We need vertical for anchor, block, rebounds, rebound chaser, pogo stick, contact dunks. One of the biggest reasons why my vertical is an 82 is because in order to get elite contact dunks, you need a 94 driving dunk and an 82 vertical. So you need an 82 vertical if you want elite contacts. That's why it's all the way up to an 82. Now for the stamina, you know, we'll move this up to a 92. You know what I'm saying? You're 6'10", you're not a dribble guy. A 92 stamina is more than enough. You could move this out to a 90. But I do want my workhorse on a silver, and with a 92 stamina, you get workhorse on a silver. Now let's move all the way up to the finishing. Driving dunk, we want to move this up to a 94. So we get elite contact dunks, gold posterizer, gold precise dunker, Hall of Fame slithery, gold aerial wizard, Hall of Fame bunny, Hall of Fame two-step, Hall of Fame spin cycle, and silver whistle. These are very good Hall of Fame and gold finishing badges all around. For the standing dunk, we want to move this up to a 75, so you get the Giannis dunk package. You know, you need the Giannis dunk package for the Giannis build. So this is basically going to finish off the finishing. We're actually going to move the close shot up to a 60, so it's not in the 50 range, you know what I'm saying? 60 close shot. So this is going to do it for the finishing. 75 standing dunk, 94 driving dunk, 74 driving layup, 60 close shot. Now we're going to move down to the shooting. Now in real life, Giannis has been going through a shooting slump. You know what I'm saying? He's been airballing threes. He doesn't shoot as good as he did a few years ago. But I want this build to be fun to use. I want this build to be a meta build. I want it to actually be usable. So we need a 3-pointer on the Giannis build. We're going to move this up to a 75. That should be more than enough to hit your shots if you find the right jump shot. I will be dropping a jump shot video for a lower 3-point. So, you know what I'm saying? Just wait on that jump shot video. I promise you with the right jump shot, you're going to be able to hit with a 75 3-pointer. Now for the playmaking. From playing the game, you know what I'm saying, my other build has like a 60 something pass accuracy. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. So I want this build to at least have a 75 pass accuracy, just so you could throw better passes and you're not throwing turnovers, you're not throwing slow passes. A 75 pass accuracy should be more than enough to get the ball where it needs to be. It's not quick, it's nothing crazy, but 75 is definitely usable. It's definitely good. It's better than my other 6'6" point guard build, so 75 is definitely very good for a Giannis build. Now for the ball handle. Giannis is not a dribble guy. Giannis is not going crazy with the dribble moves, but we're gonna move this all the way up to a 73 so you can get physical handles on gold, big driver on bronze, unpluckable bronze, just a few little badges you can get. The big one is physical handles on gold so you can push around defenders at the perimeter. You know what I'm saying? Lockdowns won't be able to harass you. You'll be pushing them out of the way. You'll be throwing people. Physical handles on gold is going to be very underrated for this build. Now for the speed with ball, we're going to move this up to a 62. That way you get big driver on gold. Now, a big driver increases the chances of blowing by when attacking close to the basket. That's going to be huge for a Giannis build. Bulldozer Hall of Fame, big driver on gold, physical handles on gold. Those are 3 badges that's going to make moving around on this Giannis build very, very easy, cheesy, broken. You're going to be throwing people when you're driving to the basket or just dribbling the ball. It's going to be very overpowered. Now, the last thing we have to go over is the defense. Now, you know what I'm saying? We're already at 86 overall, so it's going to be a little tight with the defense. But the first thing I want is a 93 block, so I get anchor on gold and pogo stick on gold. Pogo stick is very overpowered this year. I'm not going to lie, like pogo stick, it's like the 2K20 days. Like pogo stick used to be an overpowered badge. Pogo stick on gold is going to be more than enough to go crazy with the blocks, the rebounds. The paint is going to be locked up with gold pogo. You also get gold chase out artist and gold anchor. The reason it's not gold is because I upgrade my interior defense to a 77. Let's do that real quick. And as you can see, gold anchor, which is very good. Now for the perimeter defense, I want him to play a little bit of perimeter defense. It's going to be mostly in the paint, getting rebounds, getting blocks, but we'll move this up to a 60. That should be, you know, so it's decent. You gotta understand, you're a Giannis build. You're not a lockdown defender, so a 60 perimeter defense, it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. Steal, move this up to a 41. Rebound, we need a high rebound, move this up to an 80. I wish we can get it higher, but as you can see, that's going to cap off this build. 80 rebound should be more than enough when you have gold pogo stick, silver box out beast, and bronze rebound chaser. Now, rebounds are all about your positioning and boxing out your defenders, so if you know how to box out your defenders and get in the right spot, you should have more than enough rebound to snag rebounds. I'd be snagging rebounds with the 60 defensive rebounds, so an 80 should be perfect for this build. You gotta understand, this build could do everything. It could, you know what I'm saying, get blocks, it could dribble a little bit, it could bully your defenders, it could shoot an open 3, it can get elite contacts. All around, this build is a 10 out of 10. It's an amazing build, and I highly suggest that you guys make this build. I'm gonna be upgrading this build in a few days, so if you want to wait for gameplay, that's 100% okay. That's gonna do it for today's video. Hope you guys have a blessed day. If you guys want to wait to make this build until I drop some gameplay, I'm gonna be dropping some gameplay maybe like a week. I'm gonna upgrade it in a few days, and then maybe a weekish I'll drop some gameplay. So if you want to wait on that, that's 100% okay. But that's gonna do it for me today. Hopefully you guys have a blessed day, and peace out, y'all.